Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas everybody and welcome along to Santa's Fireside Stretch. Now I don't know if, like me over Christmas, I'm having a nice rest on Christmas Eve after rushing all over the planet delivering presents to lots of good boys and girls. All of those that were on the nice list, not the naughty list, like some of you maybe. And after having a couple of mince pies and a few sherries, I'm feeling a little bit achy, so while I'm relaxing here in front of the fire with my Christmas tree waiting for Mrs. Claus to finish cooking dinner, she won't let me in the kitchen, to unwrap our presents, I thought we'd start with a little stretch, and if like me you've eaten too much you'll want a nice easy stretch. So the first one we're going to do is one for our neck, because while I was travelling around, it was very windy out there last night, and travelling around my neck got a little cold because I forgot my scarf. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tilt our head to one side, and then if we just take hold of the bottom of the chair, and then we can take the head and then just gently pull it to the side. Take a breath in, push your head to your fingers, and then exhale and let the head go all the way to the side. Feels really nice, doesn't it? Now this is not one to be doing if you've had a bit of sherry already. You might want to try it when you've not been a little bit full of the Christmas cheer, eh? Take a breath in. Let's take the head to the other side. Just lean it over. Take a hand down to the side of the chair. And then we can just take our hand and then push our head into the hand a little bit. And then as you breathe out, let the head go. And then take another breath in and release off. And then we'll just turn our head from side to side. You can check your beard is alright from every angle. But then we'll just take another little breath in and then just twist round to the side. Now, if like me last night, lots of people like to leave me out mince pies and lots of little treats. And I try to be very good and only have a bite of each, but it doesn't work that way. Sometimes they taste really good and Santa likes to eat all of them. So a little twist round to the side. Just giving us a nice stretch through the side of the body. And you can notice my lovely little reindeer here, all sparkly. He hasn't got a red nose like Rudolph. Rudolph is a bit like Pinocchio sometimes. He does like to tell lies. Exhale and we'll come round to the other side. He said he didn't eat any carrots last night, but looking at his belly I would say otherwise. But of course there are all the other reindeers. They could have helped him. Prancer and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen. Now what you might notice is if you've been sitting in a sleigh all night long and shimmying up and down chimneys, then maybe your butt muscles are getting a little bit tight. So how we can do a little stretch to our butt is if we just sit on the front of our rocking chair, or if you're on the sofa, that's cool. And then you just lift up your butt and bring it across the knee. Take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, leaning forward, just over your leg, and you'll start to feel a little stretch around your butt and around your hips. And this is also a good one if you have to reach for the wine after dinner, or maybe some chocolate. It's Christmas, you're allowed to treat yourself, aren't you? I like to treat myself after Christmas, after all that work. And that'll be why my belly is round and shaped like a bowl full of jelly. Maybe I should do Club K's other classes, and that will help get rid of my belly. And we'll take a little breath in as we come up, and switch over to the other side. Just put that ankle on your knee. Take a nice breath in, and then breathe out and lean it forward. And we can flex the foot too, which will just look after the knee. So have you also eaten too much like me and your belly's getting in the way here? We could all try some of Luke's other classes on Club K, couldn't we? Maybe I'll try some of the new yoga. Although I think I should really try some of the interval training, maybe a couple of Tabatas. But then nobody would recognise me if I only had a little belly. Especially not Mrs. Claus. Now how about a nice stretch around legs? So we're going to take one leg all the way out to the side, shuffle a little further on your rocking chair, but be careful you don't tip over. Take a nice breath in, and then as you breathe down, we're just going to reach towards your toes. Now depending on how many Brussels sprouts you've had right now, you might not be able to reach your toes. Or maybe a couple too many of chestnuts on that open fire. It's getting rather warm next to that open fire. Probably should have changed into my Christmas pyjamas before doing this one, but nobody wants to see that. So we'll feel a nice stretch up the back of the legs there. And then taking a breath in, let's try the other leg. So taking the leg out, take a breath in, lift your chest, and then just reach forward. Oh, it must be nearly the hour. My dinner time must be nearly ready because the clock's just started to chime. Now the other thing about eating too much Brussels sprouts is it can get a little bit windy sometimes, and that's okay. If you have a dog, you could always blame the dog. I usually blame Rudolph. Now ladies and gentlemen, if you've been unwrapping lots and lots of presents, if you were lucky enough to do that, we'll just have a little stretch for our arms. Take that arm across, relax your shoulder down. I have to say, it's getting very warm next to the fire here. And then let's switch over, take that other arm across. And then maybe a nice big stretch, open up the chest. And finally, one more, lace your fingers together and reach all the way to the ceiling. And then open your arms. Well, Merry Christmas everybody. Remember, you've got to be very good this year, and I hope that this year is even better for you than last year was, and full of lots of excitement, lots of friends, lots of laughing and giggling, and some time that you enjoy yourself. So remember, don't be naughty, always be nice, look after your friends and your family and everybody around you, and Merry Christmas everybody, and a Happy New Year. See you soon.